Hey everybody, what's up? Sir Spookfest here. So, last night me and the wife went out to Arbuckle's at the Cavalier Hotel. And of course, I have to look up some history, so I looked up some of the history of this place, and it's got some awesome history, haunted history. So, the Cavalier Hotel in Virginia Beach, or the Grand Dame of the Shore, was built 1926. It has 195 guest rooms, and some famous people, a lot of famous people from the 20s and 30s and stuff. F. Scott Fitzgerald was there, Doris Day, Frank Sinatra, Al Capone. Those are just some of the famous people that stayed there. One of the haunting stories that people reported over the years, the ballroom piano plays on its own when nobody's in the ballroom. So that's a cool one. The elevators will go up and down and open and shut even though there's nobody riding the elevators, even if the hotel is shut down for like renovations or during the winter months, off season. So haunted elevators. And when we left the restaurant last night, me and my wife had an elevator open up for us, and we didn't hit the buttons yet, and it just opened. So I thought that was very interesting. On the 6th floor, sixth floor phone calls, phantom calls from the 6th floor to the front desk happen a lot, even from empty rooms, and has been reported for a long time over the years. I mean, this place was built in the 1920s, so. The 6th floor. On the 6th floor, there's a man that has been seen wearing an old hotel uniform or maybe a military uniform, and he stands on the back staircase and warns guests that the 6th floor is haunted. That's a really interesting one that I was reading about. So he waits there telling guests that the 6th floor is haunted. The woman and her dog, that's another story. There's two restaurants there. The Becker restaurant, a woman shows up and asks for a table, then she walks past with her phantom dog by her side and then just vanishes and disappears. The ghost girl and her cat. So there's two people here with a pet, and people have reported seeing them. Said that there's a little girl staying there with her family, and that the cat escaped the room. The little girl went searching for the cat. The cat got out and fell into the pool, and the girl jumped in to save the cat from the pool, and they both ended up drowning. The cat has been heard meowing and scratching at doors. There have been small cat prints on the back staircase found before. Seen over the years, the little girl's ghost with a cat near the pool. So that's another haunted story. Now here's another one that I thought was really cool that I had no idea about any of this. Adolf Coors. Adolf Coors was the creator of Coors beer. He died at the hotel falling out the 6th floor window. Some reports of him, a man falling out the window, still happen to this day. People reporting seeing a guy fall out of the 6th floor window. That was in 1929, June 5th. Staying there for a healing vacation. He had like influenza or whatever, so he went there to go get better. And it was during Prohibition, so I'm sure he wasn't too happy about that. Now, nobody knows to this day if he was pushed or, killed, or if he did it himself. We don't know. That one is still a mystery for this whole hotel. The history here I had no clue of, but I did think the elevator opening for us was a little weird. When we sat down at Arbuckle's, the restaurant, Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. He was like 1920s big guy. He was famous in silent films and like Charlie Chaplin films. I think he was even in a Charlie Chaplin film. I did take a few pictures, but I didn't really get to investigate or I was on a date. So he was also in Charlie Chaplin films. He was also accused of murder, but then acquitted after the trial. But I got a couple pictures of him. I already put one up in a post. and he was a frequent visitor to the hotel. So I just wanted to talk about that one real quick. I'll be working on this guy some more. Groot, I got a lot of ways to go for that thing. But I hope you guys enjoy these. Since I went there last night, I figured I'd just talk about it. More investigations soon. It is rainy and crappy, so obviously not tonight. Maybe next week. Yeah, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.